Hey everyone. So today we're just going to be doing a nice, short, easy yoga practice to wake up the body as soon as we get up out of bed, something that you can do maybe even in your bed if you don't even feel like rolling out of bed just yet. So from here, do find your way to a seated position and just relax your hands on your knees. Good, and just close the eyes. And just start to notice what's going on in the body here first thing in the morning. Just scanning for tension, tightness. Notice your posture here. See if you can sit up nice and tall. The ears over the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders down. Now, just drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Our neck gets really tight when we sleep, when we're stagnant for any period of time. So just kind of ease your way into this one. Just letting the weight of the head do the stretch for you. No need to push or force. And then tucking the chin, rolling the head forward, and just pausing there at center, letting the weight of the head fall forward. And then rolling the head over so that the left ear is now hovering over that left shoulder. And again, just let the weight of the head do the job. Relax the right shoulder. Good. And then lift the head back up. As you inhale now, stretch the arms up and overhead. Let's just roll the wrists in little circles here. Maybe even stretching the fingers and making fists with the hands. Just a few times. Good, and now dropping your right hand down to the floor, the mat next to you. And we're just going to lean to the right as we stretch that left arm overhead. You can bend into that right elbow, maybe gaze underneath the left arm a little bit. See if you can really push down through your left sit bone so you're not lifting up off of that left side, but just really rooting down. Good, nice side body stretch, maybe getting a little deeper now. Good. As you inhale, come back up, stretch up. Let's roll the wrists again in little circles. And stretch the fingers and make fists with the hands. Good, and then drop that left hand down now, lean to the left, stretch the right arm overhead, gaze underneath that right arm, and really pressing that right sit bone down. Good. And as you inhale, come back up. And so now we're going to stretch the right leg. So extend your right leg off to the right, so at an angle here. And we can take the left foot against the inner right thigh. And this might be really tight. So if you have a block or a pillow or something nearby and you're feeling exceptionally tight this morning, you can slide that underneath your knee. That's going to be really helpful for you. And then we're going to turn and rotate the torso the best that we can towards that right thigh. And just kind of melt over the right leg. So no need to press again or force. We're just starting to wake everything up here. And just let the weight of the body be heavy. If you can grab hold of the foot, go ahead and do that, but it's not necessary. And taking one more breath. And then slowly beginning to stack the spine, and we'll just do that same thing on the other side. So bringing that right foot against the inner left thigh now. And again, if you need that prop, go ahead and prop it up underneath your knee. Begin to turn your torso towards the left leg and just slowly crawl your way forward. And noticing how one side feels different than the other this morning. Depending on how you slept, maybe one side's just a little bit more challenging. And one more breath here. And then slowly come back through center. And we're going to extend now both legs out. And so don't worry about in this one, especially as it's one of the very first poses that many of you might be doing today. Don't worry about getting the legs really far out wide. Just do what you can. They might be really close in, and that's totally fine. But what we want to do here is try to really lengthen the spine. So try to sit up nice and tall. And then we're just going to crawl our way forward. So pause the moment you notice any restrictions. So we don't want to force, we don't want to pull. We're just going to melt into this one. So try not to round the low back. Coming down just as far as you can, effortlessly. And breathing. Just letting some of that tension start to fade. Noticing that gentle release. One more breath here. And then slowly walk your way back up. Join the soles of the feet together. Grab hold of the ankles and again sit nice and tall. And again, just slowly coming forward. Not important to get really deep into this one. Noticing the breath here. And taking just one more breath. Good, and then slowly pressing your way back up, crossing your right leg in front of your left, again sitting up nice and tall. As you inhale, stretch the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, bring the elbows out to the sides. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, really taking the arms back behind your peripheral vision here. So opening up the heart. And now as you exhale, slide right elbow underneath the left, wrap the arms around each other for eagle arms. Now, if this one's a little bit too much for you, especially as, again, maybe just a few moments after rolling out of bed, you might simply draw your left arm across your chest. Good. So just kind of waking up that upper back here. Maybe pulling the elbows down towards the floor, really feeling it in the traps. And then lifting the elbows up maybe to about elbow height, or shoulder height, and pushing the forearms forward, really getting that nice stretch in the rhomboids between the shoulder blades. Inhale as you stretch those arms back up and overhead again. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So taking the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you, again sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, twist from the upper back. So we're trying to keep the lower back right where it's at. Maybe even just feeling that right shoulder blade glide towards the spine. And then taking your gaze back behind you. Looking forward, unwinding, lean back and just uncross the legs, switch sides. Good. Inhale, take the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, bring the elbows out to the sides. Squeeze the shoulder blades together again. Pull the arms back behind you. Good. And now this time we're wrapping that left arm underneath the right. Good. Relax the shoulders. Maybe simply drawing that right arm across the chest if eagle arms is not accessible to you. And drawing the elbows down towards the floor, feeling that nice stretch in the neck and the upper shoulders. And then lifting the elbows up, pressing the forearms forward and feeling the stretch now maybe between the shoulder blades. Good. Release the arms as you inhale, stretch them all the way up and overhead. And as you exhale, twist to the left, right hand to that left knee, left hand behind you, just gently twisting open. And slowly unwinding, stretching the arms all the way up and overhead one last time. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart, close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Namaste.